All right, well, good morning to everyone, and welcome to this historic groundbreaking session. And before I begin, I just want to recognize we have a number of council members here today. We have Gloria Betcher, Brown Beatty Hansen, David Martin, Tim Garton, Amber. I don't know if Amber is here. I didn't see her, and I think that Rachel is not able to make it either. So anyway, it's a big deal for City Council. So it was a year ago today, this month, that City Council voted unanimously to enter into a contract with Forefront Power to construct this solar farm. The project is to be scheduled to be online before the end of the year. As you see behind me, many community members have donated power packs to their churches, social groups, and nonprofit agencies. And this way they leave a lasting legacy that they support green energy in our community and reducing the utility costs, as well as helping be effective in the sustainability of our community. As we all know, solar energy is renewable, and the City Council is incredibly committed to that, and we trust that this is the first of many sustainable and renewable projects here in the City of Ames. So before you leave, make sure you come up if you did donate and find your name on the board. And at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Director of Electric Utility, Don Com.
Thank you, Mayor. A day like today is a perfect day for solar. Look at this beautiful sun, no clouds. Thank you. That came from our solar installer, see? So he wants to be out here working on a day like today. In fact, it's kind of interesting. They couldn't even wait till the groundbreaking. They've already started moving a little bit of earth here. So I'm really excited with Forefront and Ideal Energy that they got out here early in the week so that they could get started and didn't want to waste one day. We have a lot of special guests here today. I know the mayor just announced the council. We also have a few URAB members. URAB is an advisory board to the electric department. We have Scott Goodhue is here. And we've got Steve Goodhue and Scott Bauer. All right, Steve and Scott. I'll stick with the first names, but they're here today, so thank you two for coming. We have somebody representing Forefront who's also with Ideal Energy, and that's Aurelian Windenberger. Just a few minutes ago, he said he was going to change his name to Wind and Solar Burger, so that'll be good. We have his boss here, right? He's your boss? Is your boss here?
This is Aurelian.
There's Aurelian. See, you can't tell with the masks, and they're both wearing the same exact shirt. I am sorry. So we got his boss here too, Troy Van Beek. Troy, thank you, Troy. That's Aurelian over there, to make it clear. We've also got myself. I also already mentioned Steve Goodhue and Scott Bauer. We also have Paul Fellini from the University of Iowa State University. Where's he at? Way over on that end. I got to look around before I start pointing. It's one of those terrible things that I have. So I want to make a couple of quick comments before we get started. Oh, there's two other people I do want to mention that aren't on the list, but they were instrumental in getting this project going. One is Jeff Witt, used to work for Iowa State. He's now retired, but he came out here today to be part of it. And another person on my team that has been instrumental is Kaylee Burrows-Lane. Kaylee, wave over there. If it wasn't for all of the efforts that she put in this last year, this wouldn't be the groundbreaking that we're having today. So thank you, Kaylee. I want to mention a few things. So SunSmart Ames, which is where we're at right now, is the first community solar project in Ames. It's providing community, renewable, and clean energy. The city staff began this way back in 2017, and what really caused this to happen was we had a lot of our customers putting solar on their homes, but we have many customers that are renters that couldn't put them on their homes, or they lived in the wrong part of town, or their roofs were shaded. So we said, let's build a community solar farm so that every customer of Ames, residential, commercial, industrial, can all participate. Participants in the project have purchased and can still purchase. So those of you who don't have a name up here, please think about purchasing a power pack. They're $300 each, and you can go to our website to get that. Better yet, call Kaylee at 239-5177. Get your power pack. Everybody's got their phones out. I saw a lot of you kind of putting that number in. That's great. If you do purchase a power pack, what happens? Well, participants will receive credits on their utility bill for the next 20 years. And it's based basically on the actual monthly output of the farm and the percent of ownership that you have in the farm. So the more power packs you buy, the larger the credit. The neat thing about our project is it's very, very flexible. So this program allows any Ames Electric customer to buy into the solar energy at an investment level that works for you. Even if you're renting, even if your roof is shaded, even if you're not sure you'll be in Ames for the next 20 years. Let's say you plan on being here for 20 years, but you buy a power pack. We have flexibility in the program that all else fails, we'll buy it back. You could leave it with the house, you could donate it to friends or family or your church or a nonprofit, anybody you'd like to. Something special up on the board, you see a lot of names that were mentioned. Up on top you see some of the logos, and these are our participants that what I would say is went above and beyond. So commercial participants who purchased enough power packs to cover at least 1% of their electric consumption have their logos on this sign. Participants shown in the first row or the top row have covered 25% or more of their energy consumption with renewable solar energy. So a big hand around applause for those people, please. So next I'm going to invite the speaker on behalf of Forefront, and I am going to say Aurelian Wind and Solar Burger. Golly, I got to keep looking the right way. Thank you.
Thanks, Don. So again, my name is Aurelian Windenberger, but I've got a new nickname now, which is great. And again, I work as head of solar design for Ideal Energy, but I'm speaking today on behalf of Forefront Power. Ideal Energy is constructing the project on behalf of Forefront, and I'm sharing some remarks on their behalf because they couldn't be here, from Rachel McLaughlin, Forefront Power's Vice President of Sales. Forefront Power would like to first and foremost acknowledge the decision by the City of Ames to move forward with this community solar project. We are a trusted solar partner to cities and countries around the world, or nationwide rather, and through this work I have seen firsthand that it takes leadership, vision, and hard work to get a project like this off the ground. Throughout the process, the City of Ames and Ames Electric staff have inspired us with the extra work that they've put in every step of the way to help make this project happen. Here at Airport Road, we are standing at the future site of a 2.2 megawatt solar array. In just a few short months, this solar array will provide clean electricity to hundreds of Ames Electric customers. The amount of electricity that this project will generate is equivalent to the amount required to power more than 250 homes per year. That makes this project one of the largest solar projects ever in the state of Iowa. So congratulations to you, to the city, and to everyone who's making this project possible. The environmental impact of these projects is significant. By going solar, Ames Electric customers will offset nearly 2,502 tons of carbon emissions per year, and this is the equivalent of taking 500 cars off the road. This achievement is not only impressive for its environmental impact, but also for its innovative structure. As Don mentioned, as much as we would like for on-site solar energy to work in every location, about half of U.S. households and businesses are unable to install solar due to lack of roof space, lack of sun exposure, or ownership limitations. And this is according to the National Renewable Energy Laboratory. So this lack of affordable access is where community solar projects like this one can really make a big difference. Ames Electric customers, you can now enroll in this project, as Don has already covered, and achieve the benefits of clean, renewable electricity without installing any panels on your roof. We hope that this project is the first of many in your community. Finally, today's groundbreaking ceremony would not have been possible without the nearly 4 years of hard work done by the team at the City of Ames, Ames Electric, Ideal Energy, and Forefront Power. I would like to give special thanks to Donald Kahn, Kaylee Lane, Lyndon Cook, Aurelian Windenberger, Angie Dowd, David Granlin, Felipe Pinchera, and Matt Grossman. So thank you.
All right, this time I'm going to look at him first. Our next speaker is going to be Troy Van Beek. He's the CEO and co-founder of Ideal Energy.
Thank you, everybody. I, of course, want to thank the City of Ames for making this possible, for inviting us to participate and working with Forefront. It's been fantastic. This adventure has been one that has had a few hurdles, but we're happy that it's gotten to the starting line here. You're going to be very pleased with the solar array that we're going to build. We're very excited about it. I want to thank all the participants that have bought into this program. It's been a great job by the city to put this together and allow us to participate. Ideal Energy was formed about nearly 12 years ago. It's a veteran-owned business. My military background, it gave me great pride in serving our country and really creating world security. I came back, from the Middle East, really wanting to make a difference as I came home. And getting involved in renewable energies was my way of doing that and continuing on that world security effort. I always say we're changing the world one solar panel at a time. And when we have an opportunity like this, there's quite a few solar panels. So I just want to let you know how proud I am of that and how proud you should be that we're making a great difference. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Ideal Energy, and thank you for your service, by the way. So thank you very much. Our next speaker, representing Iowa State, and I can pick him out. He's the guy wearing Iowa State stuff. Is going to be, I got to get his title right. So it's Paul Fellini, Associate Vice President for Facilities at Iowa State. Paul.
Thank you, Don. Mayor Hale, Mr. Windenberger, Mr. Van Beek, Mr. Kahn, Mr. Goodhue, Mr. Bauer, City Council members, other guests and viewers. Good morning, everyone. In 1884, an Edison isolated electric plant began generating electricity at Iowa State University, and Jeff Witt was probably there. In the years since, though, to meet our needs on campus, Iowa State has worked with the City of Ames for the supply of electricity to our greater community. We cooperate in support of the city electrical system that connects Ames and the university to the electrical grid in the Midwest, and we daily coordinate our purchases of that electricity. Now in the 21st century, the energy needs of our community are obviously changing. In 2010, the university partnered with the city to purchase renewable power from a nearby wind farm that provides 10% of the electricity for the university. With this solar farm, we are continuing our long-standing relationship and are jointly moving toward a more sustainable future. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today and to be part of this project. Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Paul. At this time, we're going to do the official shovel ceremony. So 3, 2, 1. Woo. I would invite everybody who's here or everybody who's joining us via, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, or if you're on Channel 12, if you can come out to the site sometime, come find your name up on the board. Get a picture with it. We want to recognize everybody that's made a step forward in buying renewable energy. If you haven't yet, you can still buy a power pack or two. We're going to continue to add names to this board until we have to put up a second board. Then we'll add even those names. So thank you all for coming. Have a good day.